Hi Sag, welcome back to Love from a Leo. Welcome if you're new. This is your September 2020 tarot reading and we're about to get started. So for your September, by the way, happy Virgo season. So here's your energy. And the focus that we have for you is Taurus. I don't know why I was going to say lucky Taurus, but lucky Taurus. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, or you could be experiencing a month where you're just focused purely on money, home, maybe cooking, building for some of you, or maybe just wherever Taurus is placed within your natal chart. This is what you're going to be seeing a lot of changes within in your particular life. So let's go ahead and start off with the beginning of September. So that is going to be September 1st through the 10th, okay? Let's see what comes out. All right, so we have Two of Pentacles and the High Priestess. So you're juggling two things, or maybe more than that, or you could be juggling or trying to figure out to make a choice between something, but you know why you're doing this, and you know like what you're doing while you're doing this, okay? So you're very aware, you're very in tune. I feel like you are not missing a beat. So that's a really good way to start off. Some of you, I just got the thought that some of you are working out because you have a date that you have to be a certain weight by, or you have to look a certain way. Let's see. We have Princess of Cups on the bottom in reverse here. Princess of Cups. I feel like somebody is a little emotional or moody. I kind of feel like somebody's on their period, and I mean, that's just as random as it came in my head. That's as random as I'm saying it. Somebody's on their period, okay? The Hanged Man. And they just have to wait until it's over. Okay. Very specific messages, Spirit. Awesome. All right, so let's get a little bit deeper. What does this all mean? Okay. So let's clarify this Two of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so you've come into more money, and they say more money, more problems. So maybe you just have more things to juggle. Like you have more expenses now. You are, it's not bad issues. They're just, you know what you're doing. You're able to take care of it. Yeah, Six of Cups. I feel like this is a good thing for you. This is something that could have started off in your past that is finally catching up and giving you the rewards that you're looking for. You could also be with someone that you've been with for a long time, or someone that you've known from your past comes to you and like, hey, like this is for you, or whatever the case may be. I want to see what this Princess of Cups in reverse is about, because that was a strange message. The Star. So it's what she wanted. Okay, so now it's making sense. I think some of you guys were afraid, you were nervous that you were pregnant and your period came, and you're like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Like, I'm elated that this is what's going on. I think you had a pregnancy scared, and you were just waiting to see if you were going to miss it. Some of you did want to be pregnant with the Three of Swords here. I think you did want to be pregnant. You were waiting to see if, it would not show up, and it actually did. And so maybe that's why you're a little upset, because you didn't want to be on your period. So yeah, some of you guys are trying to get pregnant. Some of you guys are happy you're not pregnant. Very feminine type of reading so far. The High Priestess. Yeah, we got Queen of Wands, the Hierophant. Yeah, I feel like like I said, some of you are very focused on yourself right now. And you don't want a family. And then you have other Sagittarius here. This is you, Queen of Wands, the Hierophant in reverse. You could be not wanting to build a family right now. Like you don't want that, or you do. Maybe you feel like you're upset because you have not started your family. But it really just depends on your situation. But the message is pretty cut and dry for both. Yeah, it looks like some of you are not a mom and you want to be. Or some of you found out that you are going to be a mom and that came out of nowhere. And you're sick. You're having a lot of morning sickness, of course. Okay, all right. So that's very interesting. I feel like once a year I have like a reading where it's just like purely about pregnancy and somebody's pregnant. I think last year it was Virgos or Leos were pregnant, like last year. I don't remember, but yeah, so it looks like it's your turn this year, Sag. For those of you who are pregnant, congratulations. Alrighty, so let's get a little bit deeper into this. No, let's look at the Hierophant in reverse, because I am a little confused about what this represents. It could mean that you are not looking to build a family, or you feel like you want one and you don't have one. So, okay, we have the Fool, Page of Swords. I feel as though you have an idea of the path you want to go on, but it's not tangible yet at all. What is this idea? Five of Swords. It could be that you can't really control the narrative, especially if you're trying to get pregnant and you feel as though you can't. It's almost like maybe you have fertility issues or something, or maybe the timing is wrong, or maybe the person you're trying to have kids with, it just isn't compatible. Five of Swords. But it's like you can't really do anything about it. But I do feel like it has more to do with the masculine aspect of the situation. Okay, this is very specific, Sag. Whoever this is for, like, hey, how are you? Because I'm definitely picking up on your energy. Yeah, it seems like you've been with this person for a minute and you're ready to make some things happen. You're financially stable, but it just seems as though you're not able to do the thing that you want to do. The Star. Let's see. What is it that Sag wants? What is their hope? What is their wish? All right. So we have Nine of Swords and Seven of Cups. Nine of Swords. You're very nervous, anxious, but I think you're excited for something. It's not a bad anxiety. It's like you're just anxious for something to happen. Seven of Cups here. I feel like you have lots of, maybe you're trying a lot, or you're very excited to see like where this goes. I feel like you've mapped out on the calendar when you're supposed to try. You know what I'm saying? And so it's showing up here in the Seven of Cups of like, okay, like this is another time to try to shoot for the hoop and try to land it. This is very interesting. Yeah, this is a big desire for you though. This is huge. This is very routine for you. Like you've got the science down. You just need it to manifest now. And you're being very patient. You're waiting. I feel like you've told some people that you were trying, or you're expecting for some of you. And I do want to stress that I think the ones that are pregnant, I think your partner is very excited, and I think you guys are like in the honeymoon stage right now. Yeah, okay. So let's see who's all involved in the beginning of your September. All right, so we have some Mars energy here. Like I said, that masculine energy. And then we also have Aries. So definitely Aries energy here. Definitely. Aries. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's happening in the middle of your September. All right, Sag. So the middle of your September is the 11th through the 20th. Ooh, I saw it. Oh, we got the Death card here. Big changes. Big changes. An abrupt ending. Let's see. What is this Death energy here for? Prince of Cups. Ten of Cups. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I feel like some of you guys are going through a situation where someone is tired of trying, or they are very frustrated, and they feel like whatever they have been wanting has not been fulfilled, especially when it comes to kids or children. Someone's very upset. It's almost like they're losing the will to keep going. They feel like they don't have what it takes to keep doing this. If you're doing like IVF or something, the investment for it is very expensive. And I feel like they're like, look, this isn't gonna, like, we can't keep trying. Like, it keeps not working. Maybe there was a miscarriage. I'm sorry that this is so, like, you know, but clearly some of you guys are going through this. But I think it's just the wrong timing, Sag. I really do think it's the wrong timing with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And so that's why even if you are pregnant, then it, you know, if it doesn't work out, then it's like, oh, what's going on? And it's like, it's just not the right time. There's definitely someone that is upset. Most likely, you know, the masculine part. It could be you as well, though. Like, maybe you're, like, tired of, you know, having to go through all of this. It takes a lot out of you physically. It's very demanding on the body. See, Four of Pentacles here. I think there's a lot of money going into this. And I feel like this person is like, look, we don't have that type of money, or even if they do, they're just tired of seeing you in pain, or they're tired of having their hopes up for them to be deflated. What is the promise here? The 10 of Cups in reverse. What are they not getting? Yeah, Justice in reverse. It's almost like they feel like it's not for them, like it isn't meant to be. They still love you. They still want to be with you. You know, they're still attracted to you. They just feel like the whole child thing, they feel like that's just not in the cards for you guys. Some of you, for the Sagittariuses who are not really wanting to have kids, I kind of feel like you're telling them, like, look, I just want to have a relationship, but I don't want to be like a parent. Like, I'm not ready for that. Like, life is good, but why do you want to have to add children? I feel like somebody's thinking that as well. But I do see that they still want to be with you. They still love you. They still are attracted to you. They still want to take care of you, be there for you. Who's frustrated? Who is this? Seven of Wands. So this definitely could be you, Sag, that is frustrated. I feel like you feel like you're at war with your own body, or you feel like you are trying to make sure that this person does not try to get you pregnant, or, you know, like you're trying to protect yourself, but some of you are also like, dang, like, how much do I have to fight to get what I want out of this? And it's causing, like, you know, issues in your family life with the 4 of Wands in reverse, 3 of Pentacles in reverse. It's almost like whatever this issue is, it's causing a big, like, rough spot for you guys. Like, it's becoming something that it's like, okay, this might be a deal breaker. Yeah, because it's every day it's being talked about. Every day it's being talked about. It's being, you know, it's the focus point for everything. You get more bad news, and it's just like, is this really even supposed to work? Like, all right, Sag, I see this. I see you. All right, so let's get a little bit deeper. What ended? Yeah, you got some disappointing news, and I do think it has something to do with motherhood or just trying to be pregnant. I think someone had a miscarriage here. That's what that bad news was. But let's see what this 4 of Pentacles is. The deeper meaning behind that. Death. So with the 4 of Pentacles, I feel like, yeah, if you're doing like IVF, or if you're just trying, someone's just tired of investing all of that energy or money into trying to have a kid. Literally, look, she's pregnant. Like, they're like, look, it's enough. Like how many times do you want to try? Like, you know, what is the 6 of Pentacles and Ace of Wands? All right, we have 9 of Wands. I feel like they're saying, like, no, we can do this. You know, if this is you, whoever that frustrated person is, they're like, look, we can do this. Like, we can keep going, or we can keep supporting each other. Like, we have what it takes, but they're so hesitant on actually going through with the kid. I think they just want it to be like a relationship, whoever that frustrated person is. Okay, so I want to see who's all a part of your September. In the middle. There's a Virgo in the mix. Okay. And I want to see how you're showing up versus them. Okay, so how is Sag showing up? What's their stance on all of this in the middle of September? The Magician. So, yeah, I definitely feel like Sag is the one who is either trying to put their seed in someone, or the one trying to be pregnant, because even here it's just like they have all this that they have to keep track of. They have to keep being a part of, you know, like, they're the person that's trying to give off this offspring. They're the person who's trying to make it all work. And then this other person, yeah, I feel like Sag is saying, let's keep trying, let's keep trying. This other person is Mother of Water. So they're staying calm. They want to stay connected. But I kind of feel like they're saying, look, if it's not working out, let's just go with the flow. Like, we don't need to keep forcing it if it's not going to work. And then you have the Sag. She's like, no. Like, we have the power to do this. We will do this. So maybe, okay, Sag, I'm starting to think you have this Taurus energy, because you're being very stubborn and determined to see your vision come to light, okay? That's what I'm seeing for you. So let's go ahead and move on to the end of your September. You're very determined, Sag. All right, so the end of your September, Sag, is the 21st through the 30th. We got King of Pentacles. So it looks like somebody ended up still spending money that they were not wanting to. But they have it. They have the resources. They just were hesitant to go through that process again. I think whoever did this, they chose to overrule the other person's wishes. And I kind of feel like they went behind their back to do this, to be quite honest with you. Okay, so let's break this down. Let's break this down. What is this Emperor energy in reverse for? Did they override a rule? Like, I feel like somebody was like, no, I'm going to make this decision on my own. There is no say. You don't have a say in this. Temperance. Yeah, Sag, this was you. Sag is like, no, I'm going all for it. Okay? Yep. You made this decision. You were calm when you did it too. Yeah, you're like, this isn't over. This is not over. You thought about it. You did take some time to think about it. You thought about, you know, if you would be sad about it. You thought about all of that. But at the end of the day, you're like, but I want to have a family. I want to be a mother. Period. But I feel like you still went behind someone's back to do this. Or maybe they didn't think you were going to go through with this. Or maybe you shot them a text and you were like, hey, I'm actually going to go through with it. 8 of Wands. Yeah, you had a lot of choices. I think you had a lot of time to think about this, but you decided to go through with it. You thought about a lot of things. I don't think they went with you. Whoever this is, I don't think they went with you. They feel like this is a pretty big decision to be had. For some of you, I'm starting to think that this could have been an abortion too. Like somebody was like, no, I'm not having this. Like, you can't make me. Like, it doesn't matter. I don't care if you want it, but I don't want it. This is crazy. This is like all about kids. Wow. Okay. Jeez, Sag. This is some pretty heavy energy. What did you end up spending money on, though? What is this King of Swords energy here? 8 of Swords. You spent the money without telling them. Yeah. I feel like you snuck and just did it. Because you didn't want to have a different lifestyle, or you weren't happy with the way your life was, and you're like, I'm not ready for a family. Or for others of you, you are ready for a family, and you don't care if this messes up your relationship. You feel like you should be able to make the decision. So let's get a deeper look, shall we? So we have the 10 of Swords here. I feel like you guys had this conversation time and time again. You may have spent this money time and time again to get this procedure done or whatever. It just seems as though you didn't care. Like you're going to go for it. You did it. What is it that you spent time thinking about though? What is this 4 of Swords energy here for? We got 10 of Wands. So I think you thought about all the struggles that came with this. But at the end of the day, you were like, you know what? I've learned a lot from it. And if I went through it once, I can go through it again. All right, Sag. That's you, honey. With overriding or going through this situation, we have the 8 of Pentacles. So I kind of feel like this took a lot of effort. It took a lot of time. And that's why you're so adamant on going through with it. Because you're like, if I had to go through it that many times or whatever, like, why would I stop now? Like, I might as well just do it until I get the result I'm looking for. Let's see. How are you showing up at the end of September? Ooh, conflict and grief. So I think you're literally, I feel like somebody's doing IVF. Look, with the shooting needle and all that. Like, I just feel like you're very conflicted about, you know, if it's going to work out. You're sad if it doesn't. You're still sad from the last one that didn't work out, but you're still going for it. Like, you don't care. Like, you care so much that you don't care how much it hurts you, or, you know what I'm saying? And this other person, if they're still even in the picture, Ace of Fire, I think they're very passionate about it. I think they're very aggravated, irritated, but at the same time, I think they're like, well, if you're going for it, I'm going for it too. So at least you have some type of support. But I feel like this is taking a big toll on your life, and that could be kind of questionable. Let's see who's surrounding you in the end of your September. All right, we have a Leo, and this is the Strength card. So it kind of seems like your willpower is carrying you through all of this. There could also be a Leo who is supporting you and saying, hey, if this is your vision, like, I support you all the way. All right, Sag. So let's get one final card. This will be your oracle message for the month of September. What did we learn? Clearly there was a theme. What did Sag learn? Intuition. So yeah, it's kind of like, I mean, I can speak from experience with miscarriages, but you just kind of know whenever it's not there anymore. I kind of feel like some of you guys are using your intuition to push you forward to have a kid or to try again, or it's like you just know in your heart of hearts if you're supposed to be a mom or a father for that matter, and you're using that. So just be careful. Oh, even there's even an Ankh here, which is like life. That's what that represents. So it almost feels like you're just going into the abyss, not knowing how scary it is or whatever, the unknown, but just to have and bring life. And so it's admirable, but just make sure you're being safe and careful and all that good stuff. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope it helps. I'm sure this helps somebody very in particular. I'm not sure who it is, but I hope this helps you. I have my information on the screen here. If you want to see or have any other questions about anything, check out my description box below. And last but not least, I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.